Well, obviously we did some good things. Took care of the ball today for the most part. We had some, Jalen got sloppy, Tiger got sloppy. Um, but we did some good things on offense, trying to share the ball, I think, for the most part, which is progress for us. Really trying to get better at embracing the term we. We score, we get stops, we win, we lose. So trying to learn that. Obviously, defensively, we got a long way to go. I know they only scored 62, but our field goal percentage defense, no, we're creating turnovers, but when teams don't turn the ball over, we tend to break down late in the clock, which is the mark of a very young team. And guys that haven't played extended minutes, that haven't been on defense for possessions for extended minutes, whether it's dumb fouls or just getting beat off the dribble. We got to get a lot better on the defensive end. So we got a week of practice, and we got to make sure we get better this week.
Cody had a pretty efficient 21 points, 9 of 13 shooting, only 23 minutes. Were you happy with that?
He can score. If you don't double him, I mean, he's going to score. I mean, I knew we played him last year. You know, I sent 3 guys at him a year ago when I was coaching against him. He's going to score if you don't go at him. You give him space and time. He's got to lose the jump shot at times, and he's got to learn to play smarter with his fouling. He's a physical guy, and he's a victim of the second hit. So what I mean by that is he'll go to duck in and post up, and the guy will hit him. So he hits second, and he doesn't realize the officials see the second hit. So it's just a growth for him. He struggles with it. When a guy gets physical, he sheds the guy, and then the call's on him. So he's the second guy. His last 2 fouls were that. Same with Jalen. You know, it's just we got to grow up. We got to mature. We're a young team, and we show it at times. The guys that are our freshmen and sophomores, and we show it at times. But he obviously he was tremendous for a long stretch. But it'd be nice if I could have played him more if he wouldn't have fouled out. See how many points he could have gotten.
Mick, as you said, you guys are a young team, so this stretch you're in right now in this month where you've got a week between games here and there, is that actually beneficial and ideal when you can really get some hardcore practice going?
Yes. We need a lot of practice. I'm sure a lot of coaches feel that way, though. You know, what happens, everybody loves their team in the preseason. You play some games, your weaknesses get exposed, and then you need I'd like about 2 months of practice before our next game. But, with our guys, I just got to keep telling myself, when you're starting 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, a lot of guys that just didn't play a lot of minutes. We just got to keep pounding nails every day. We got to try to get better, and we have got to embrace the things that are going to make us a winning program. Playing smart, playing together, being solid, some dumb fouls. Like Prince missed a layup and he immediately fouled the guy. I mean, I know the game was over, but it's just stuff that we've got to stop doing. And somebody's got to lead the way with, okay, I'm not going to do anything stupid. It's going to cost us a game. Probably already did with Cody's technical against Hofstra.
Coach, Denver shot, I think, like 60% from 3 in the first half.
Yeah.
And then 1 of 9. Was it anything you did? Did Denver lose their legs, or was?
I'm not going to give us credit. I think we quit getting beat off the dribble repeatedly. I would give their 6 for 10. To me, their 6 for 10 was because we got beat middle 3 or 4 times where they just sprayed it out and shot it right in because we got beat middle. That didn't happen as much in the second half. They didn't have as easy a kick out. They had a lot of easy looks in the first half.
So it's not as much about closeouts, it's much about
the guy guarding the ball. 3-point shooting is, if you look at the numbers and all the analytics, when the pass comes from the paint, whether it's a big guy or I drove it and kicked it out to you, when the pass comes inside out to a shooter who's wide open, the percentages are astronomical versus guys making them off of screens or off the dribble. like it's astronomically different. So that's why you've got to contain the dribble this day and age in the way the game is played. Because, you know, guys are going to make that kick out three, guys at all levels, high school kids, I mean, this day and age, that's an easy shot for today's player. You got to eliminate that. And it starts with guarding the ball, which is a weakness of ours.
Jalen had a technical foul in the first half. Was that for just saying something? And then you didn't start the...
Well, he had 3 fouls to start the so.
Right.
But, yeah, again, I was right there. I think he was frustrated with the call. I thought it was a quick tee on him, but he's got to be smarter than that. Again, you got to grow up. He does but my thing, he does so many good things. He's got to, you know, you got to learn to eliminate the bad things because he does so many good things.
Coach, it seems sometimes one of your players commits like a mistake and they just start walking toward the bench like they know they're coming out.
Well, I would say no, that with those guys, they were in foul trouble.
Okay.
But, yeah, there's certain things you got to stand for. I mean, it's ridiculous. But we had a lot of guys with fouls today. But I do take guys out of the game, but I think everybody does.
First, Sharif O'Neal got 7 minutes.
Yeah, our last couple games. You know, it's the only way he's going to learn and grow. I thought he did a lot of solid things, except the one, he knew it. We had a good defensive trip, and he tried to dribble a loose ball against a guy a foot smaller than him. He knew right away I should have picked it up. He knows. Just experience. He's learning to play harder. But David's got a foot in, like it's the top of his foot near his ankle. Jalen fell on him in practice. So hopefully we'll be off tomorrow. Hopefully he'll be feeling good by Tuesday.